First of all, introduction. What is wireless transfer of electricity? In today's days, we are using intermediate cables like wires to transmit electricity from one place to other place. The same thing I'm doing here without using any kind of wire. This is called the transmission of electricity wirelessly, or the third generation power system, the third generation transmission system. Solar power satellites. As we all know, the sun is the renewable source of energy, and it is everlasting and most powerful source of energy that we people are using nowadays. Why we are using solar cells at a ground level? We can use it on our satellite. The same thing which I have done here is, this is an idea on which I can implant a solar power cells on a satellites, as you can see in the pointer. The satellite will receive all the sunlight from the sun. It will convert it into electricity and transmit to the earth, where on the earth we are having a receiving stations which will receive the electricity from the satellite and it will distribute it on the earth. Earth station receive power and can transmit them from the domestic and industrial purposes, as the last line says. The carbon nanotubing solar cells. The solar cells which presently we are using is made up of germanium and silicons, but the solar power cells which we have designed or the world have designed is made up of carbon nanotubes. Carbon nanotubes is nothing but the tubes which is made up of very thin sheets of carbon. The features of carbon nanotubing solar cells is that it increases the internal efficiency of the solar cell, but it also reduces the weight of the solar cells. Methodology. Basically, it can be carried out by three methods. The first of all, the method of inductions, the mutual inductions, the method of laser transmission, and the method of microwave transmissions. Here is the difference between a microwave and laser transmission, and as per the theory, microwave transmission of electricity is one of the best method to transmit electricity from one place to other place. The efficiency of microwave exceeds up to 85% and beams are found below the lethal level of concentrations. But the main problem with the microwave is that it causes the interference with the present communication system, whereas laser is recently developed solar state laser allows efficient transfer of power. But the range of laser is not more than 10% or 20% is efficiency. First, now the ground level transmission. Proposed project. This is the project that we have proposed to transmit electricity on a very small scale at a ground level. First of all, transmit power is from AC outlet to a remote circuit wirelessly to explore the problems we'll face in small scale experiment and to use the experiment as a probe to explore the potential problem of transmitting power from space to earth. The same thing, wireless power transmission. This is a basic concept that we are carrying out on the ground level, and this concept we have the idea to use it from solar satellites. Experiment 1. The thing which we have to use from the transmitting side is an AC power outlet, the power conversions, and the microwave transmitter. This is the transmitting side. This is an experiment that we have performed in our laboratory. It consists of a klystron and a transmitting and receiving side, which consists of horn antenna. Now we have receiving side. Receiving side will consist of a antenna. Then it will again proceed with the power conversion, power regulator, and remote devices. The features of receiving side is to convert the microwave power signal to DC power system. This regulates the DC voltage level, and remote devices uses this DC power in the same way as we use the battery. Receiving side. This is the output that I have received on the receiving side on a CRO, where we are getting a very good gain on the receiving side. Now rectenna. Rectenna is nothing but the rectifying antenna. The rectenna is a device which receives the microwave and it converts back into electricity. This is called as rectenna. The rectenna, ground-based rectenna, which the world is using right now, on which we people are still working, receives at about its efficiency is at about 85%. The reason for its 85% efficiency is the diameter, which is at about 3.1 miles. Solar power satellites. Solar power satellites, it receives more intense sunlight in the space. The sunlight which we are receiving is as follows. The capital cost for practical implementation seems to be very high. Definitely, if we are producing a project, if we are making such a big project, the capital cost will be very, very high and would require a network of satellite to receive continuous sunlight, receive continuous electricity for 24 hours a day. We need a network of satellites, and there would be possible health hazards as we are using microwaves. Conclusion. At last, we can conclude that using such type of power system, this is called third generation power system, we can save our environment, as we can reduce pollution, and thus this technology can last for 100 years. Thank you. If anyone have any queries regarding the concept, please you can ask. Thank you.